Yeah, hi there. These comments are for Seydina. This is Michael. I'm the founder, owner, and the materials writer for the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL iBT. And thank you for your email, and you're one of my students. Let's take a look at your question. You say, I have the opportunity to do the iBT or the PBT. What are the differences between the two tests? Which one is easier? How is the grammar in the PBT test? Here's the differences. The TOEFL iBT has 4 sections: reading, listening, speaking, and writing. The paper-based TOEFL has 3 sections: listening, grammar, and reading only. There's no writing, there's no speaking in the paper-based TOEFL. Which one is easier? It's kind of a hard question. It depends on what kind of tester you are. Do you like multiple choice tests better, or do you like to speak or write and not just do multiple choice type exams? Now, a lot of my students will tell you that the paper-based TOEFL is easier than the internet-based test because the writing and the speaking sections of the iBT, as you know, are quite difficult. Right? So I would probably say that the internet-based test is more difficult than the paper-based one. Your next question: how is the grammar during the paper-based test? The grammar focuses around 2 areas. Structure, it means identify which answer is needed to complete the sentence and make it correct. And then you have written expression, which means which answer is wrong and needs to be rewritten in order for the sentence to be correct. Give me a second, I'll be right back. So in the structure part of the TOEFL exam, you're basically tested with the 3 types of sentences that we have in English: the simple sentence with 1 subject and 1 verb, the compound sentence with 2 independent clauses joined by a conjunction, and then you have what's called the complex sentence, which consists of a dependent clause and an independent clause. The structure part of the paper-based TOEFL will test your knowledge of those 3 sentence types a lot. Now the written expression will focus a lot of its questions in 4 main areas. Remember, you're trying to identify writing errors. You know, which word or words needs to be rewritten in order for the sentence to be correct. So keeping that in mind, there are 4 types of errors to look for during the paper-based TOEFL in the grammar section. Number 1 is word forms. It could be a problem with an adjective, an adverb, a verb, or a noun. Something like that. That's your first choice. Number 2, word choice. It might be the wrong word. For example, using affect, effect, quantity, number, amount. Maybe the word likely instead of like, unlike, or unlikely. You know, things like that. That's a word choice question. The third type of question during the written expression is called parallel structure. Like either, or, neither, nor, not only, but also, and you have to make sure the grammar is balanced on both sides of these paired conjunctions. That's also important. The 4th area that's also tested regularly on the grammar section of the paper-based TOEFL is the word order. You know, I met a man intelligent, or I met an intelligent man, right? So obviously adjectives precede nouns in English. So that's kind of how the grammar is. If you like puzzles and putting together puzzles and those kinds of things, you'll probably like the grammar section of the TOEFL, of the paper-based TOEFL. So anyway, I hope that I've answered some of your comments, and thank you for your email. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. So I would probably say, in conclusion to this video, if you have the chance between doing the iBT and the PBT, do the PBT. It's a lot less expensive. I think it's easier. You probably have a better chance of getting a good score, or at least a higher score.